Good afternoon. Happy May 14th. Happy Mother's Day. 5 minutes with Linda Toupin inside your office as a Mary Kay consultant. Let's get that 5 minutes started. What do you say? Well, if I was in your office tonight and I was in charge of your business as a Mary Kay beauty consultant, I would be running it exactly the way I did in May of 1983. I was only a consultant, if you remember, for 2 Mays. And so this is the May that I was preparing for DIQ. And so all the habits that you are developing right now will be the habits that carry you for the next 35 years of your career, and they will be the habits that you teach your recruits. So it's very, very important that you develop good habits early on. All right, so a couple of things that I want to talk with you tonight that I would just double check. Again, if I was in your office, these would be the things I would be looking at. Sunday night is when you actually work on your next 2 weeks. So you're always working 2 weeks out. You're always booking 2 weeks out. And my date book clearly stated that this week I had 2 parties with a guest meeting. That was a habit I developed, wanting to make sure that people met my beautiful hostesses. I wanted to show them off at the meeting, and I wanted them to be around the positive, incredible women of Mary Kay. Now, as you can see tonight, I have moved my office outdoors. I wonder what the residual effect of a Mary Kay career is on a person's stress level after 35 years of being able to work in your home without the stress of a work environment, being able to work outside when you wanted to, or a Starbucks or a Panera or some happy place. I wonder what that residual effect is on your body after 35 years of only working with happy women. See, people don't buy makeup from people who aren't happy. So you end up working only with happy people when you are a Mary Kay leader. I mean, we don't recruit people who are hateful or bitter or angry. We recruit happy, positive, optimistic women, women who have dreams and hopes. And so make sure, if I'm running your office, that we are working in a really positive place. Oftentimes I find consultants working in dark corners of their basement, and I'm like, oh my gosh, get this office out of here. You know, we have Wi-Fi, move it outdoors, go outside, go to a picnic bench, go to a Starbucks, but go where it makes you happy. So I would be booking 2 weeks out. So the next week in my date book, as I was preparing for the IQ, I had 4 parties, and then the following week I had 5 parties because I was out of school. I have personally always had incredibly busy summers, and it's because of the good habits that I developed in 1982 and 1983. Because of my education background, I knew that there was massive numbers of people who had flexibility in the summer. The cooking staff, the janitorial staff at the school were not employed in the summertime, and so they were always available for parties and facials. The teachers did not work during the summertime. And if they did, they just worked maybe for summer school for a couple of weeks. So I had lots and lots of appointments with teachers and principals and guidance counselors. And then, of course, you have all the students and all the college students that are out. So that is why my date book, as you're going to see as we go into the summer, is slam-packed with facials and parties almost every single day. And so your life is going to go in the direction of your most predominant thought. So when I was in your office tonight, I would be checking your thoughts, and I would be making sure that all I thought about was my next appointments and my next facials. Now, my date book clearly states the hostess gift beside each of my hostesses' name. So I would ask you, what is that special gift that you're giving your hostess? Now, this is in addition to her 10, 15, or 20% hostess credit. So what's just a thank you gift? Now, we had a couple of things on section 2 then, a cosmetic bag and a tote bag, and I offered one of those. And so beside every woman's name in this book is one of those 2 words, because that's her thank you gift, and it was wrapped beautifully. Now, who says you have to use something that's section 2? If you find cute cosmetics bags at Target on sale or Big Lots, get some. Or it's always smart to use product as a thank you gift, something small, because that's something that's reusable. All right, the other thing that I want to bring to your attention that was an incredibly good habit was that as I was holding every one of my first facials and parties, I was taught to do the 4-point recruiting plan. That was something that Mary Kay would literally quiz you on in a director training week, that you knew the 4-point recruiting plan. Who is coming tonight that you think would be good at doing what I do is a question you ask the hostess when you arrive. The second part is a crackerjack eye story. It's a dynamic, powerful, compelling eye story of why you became a Mary Kay beauty consultant under 3 minutes long. The third point of the 4-point recruiting plan is to pick the sparkler at your party. She is energetic. She's the energy giver. She's helping everybody with their makeup. Oops, my 5 minutes just ended. And the fourth point of the 4-point recruiting plan is ask for a referral and give a gift certificate when that person becomes a new recruit and becomes qualified. And so we just made it a habit. It wasn't anything we thought about. I see people today, like they'll either sell, and never recruit, and then they get into a recruiting mode, but they're not selling, and it's natural. You go hand in hand. Every person you facial is a prospective recruit, unless you would like for her to walk into the meeting on someone else's arm. So if you've already prejudged that she is not going to be a beauty consultant for whatever reason you've deemed, that means that you've given permission to someone else to recruit her. So let's check her attitude. Anyway, you guys, it's going to be an amazing week. Charcoal mask will put you in the half court or national court of sales, even if you aren't close. Think a thought, get a strategy. It's the hottest product on the market today. Your life is going in the direction of your most predominant thought, and your habits determine your future. Let's get outside, let's get happy, and let's book some parties. Have a great week, everybody.